Hello, and welcome back, everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy this content, and if you want to support us even further, consider becoming a member or joining our Patreon. Link to that is down in the description below. We do have open slots available, including in this game. Where last we left off, the party was fighting against the powerful, noble vampire Bjorn. You all hesitated for a moment, divided between flee or fight, as he was approaching, leaving you with no other option other than to fight. And during the chaos of the battle, learning your foe's powers, weaknesses, it was just a little too late that you fell him. Unfortunately, because of circumstance, he took one of your companions, an individual who's been traveling with you all for months now, an individual who has been in and out of shops, cracking jokes, giving a little bit of nudges towards and taking them all the same. Galen is gone. You all were contacted by your benefactor for this mission, and after a little bit of communication, there was an emergency group of individuals teleported here to act as quickly as possible. A squad of death champions from Valen. An elite attack force that work in shifts and cycles of months, ready and available in case at a moment's notice somebody is needed. The strongest, the most powerful, the quickest, and the most deadly group of individuals in Valen who came here immediately, seeming to recognize Cade, though he was only given a little bit of condolences, and in all honesty, quite a little bit of disrespect. Though that just might be a cultural thing. You all carried Galen out, met a few other death champions, and made it out to your cart, where you were escaping the frightful horror of this lost little town. And we will pick up on the evening's rest of today. You've all been traveling for several hours now. And upon dusk, you are just on the edge of the forest. The cart gets placed down by the hulking half-orc. You look at Valerie, the captain of this group, who looks back at all of you. We're going to be setting up camp here. If you wish to stay with yourselves, you may do so. We take shifts in 3-hour intervals. I'll grab the first one. And she looks over towards one of the trees and very quickly and nimbly climbs her way up there and just keeps watch from that vantage point. The other two give you about a 30-foot respite, starting their own tiny little campfire, lying down a couple of stuffed rolls that were in their bags and resting their heads upon it, leaving the three of you together. The four of you together.
Yes, but she's not here right now.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
I'll take the
Gray
first
is
watch.
praying very heavily.
I'll take the first watch, guys.
You gonna go with her?
I'll be here. If she needs me, she will come talk to me.
Can you? You may want to make sure Galen is covered.
Thank you. I'll go do that.
And I'm gonna give him. I doubt anyone's really gonna fuck with us. I'm gonna give you an incense. I should have incense too. No, actually, I thought I took them out. Never mind. I'm not giving you incense. Thought I had them. Sorry.
Kadamas is going to use his blanket, his personal blanket to wrap Galen in.
We could, just temporarily bury him till morning.
Bugs will get to him, hopefully.
He'll be fine. The blanket will protect
probably
him.
Worse.
Yeah. The blanket should be fine enough for now. This grave isn't too much to ask. Would you be willing to, in the morning, preserve the body?
Sure.
Thank you.
Yep. You all hear chuckles and laughter coming from the other smaller fire with just the other two individuals.
Shall we set up camp?
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Galen was the one who always set up our fire.
Not the best at it, but I can do it.
You're actually gonna do it yourself.
Yeah. Not the best, but I have the knowledge of how to do it.
Guidance.
Give me a survival check, Cade. No, you know how to make a fire. You know how to make a fire.
Yeah, I've been camping before. I'd say, yeah, she's been camping.
Yeah, well, I mean, you have to learn.
Yeah, I have.
You're from Valen. You have to know how to survive.
At bare minimum, you have to know. Yeah.
On our way there, Cade, are we gonna be? Is there any major bodies of water that we have to travel, or?
We have to travel along. I point to the east. I actually don't know the name out of character name of the body of water. We're gonna travel all the way around. Yeah, I point towards the mountains.
Valen. Yes, it is the Valen stream that you have to get over.
We have to get over the Valen stream. Most likely we're gonna go around, or if she really wants to make haste, we might push through it. But do you see that mountain over there? I point towards the closest mountain to us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's our destination. We're heading there.
So if we have to go over this stream, it's just like a couple feet across?
No. It will be a swim. It will be tough, but it should be manageable.
Like 10-minute swim, 30-minute swim,
About how much
hour
for swim?
The average Valen can make it across that area in about an hour. For your group, hour and a half. You're gonna have the hardest time swimming directly across it.
Yeah, I know.
It is an athletic thing.
Yes.
Forrest is getting ready to go to sleep and gonna start getting all this stuff off and
We're waking up next.
eat some of his rations that he has left over. Is she staying? Oh my god, what's her name?
Valerie?
Huh?
Valerie?
No,
Where'd it go?
She had a very unique name.
She did.
Yeah. And people copied it down.
Mm-hmm.
Did. Except this isn't the right one. Fuck.
I didn't copy that name down personally.
Rasha.
Her.
Rasha, thank you.
Rasha. Yeah.
There.
I always wanted to.
Is Rasha just kind of keeping to herself? But sitting near us, kind of.
She's sitting with you all. She chooses to be with all of you over the other two boisterous individuals who are pretty damn loud. And even as this is happening, you begin setting yourselves up, and you see the half-orc kind of like stands up and brushes off their pants a little bit and comes walking over holding a large jug with just their middle finger.
Grovis.
Gadamus sits down right beside you and slams the jug into your chest. It almost wins you when he does that.
Grovis, Gadamus. Thank you. Drinks a bit. I have a guess what that is. Very alcoholic.
Yeah. No, there is
Yep.
nothing sweet, savory, or any other flavor than alcohol in it. But he will look around. So who are these people, huh?
These are my associates that I met in Alona. This is Forrest, very high skilled in the arcane arts. Flea.
Wait. Brother of the Fort. Ha! Ha! He like laughs at you, Flea. Ha!
Thank you.
Funny. Yeah, I can
This
see
is
the
Flea.
family resemblance.
Forrest laughs a little bit there.
Wait for them to finish laughing. This is Flea, master of nature. He's more of he's the druidic type.
He's being
Right,
very
right.
nice with our titles.
This is
Mhm.
Miss Gray, our cleric. She is specialized in morticianary work.
Oh. Well, if she hangs out with you long enough, looks like she'll probably get a lot of work out of it, huh? Elbows you in the side.
Mm-hmm.
So, dead guy. Who's he?
Galen. From back home.
Oh, yeah, the pretty guy. Right?
Yeah, the one that...
He died?
Yes, he died. I know, it's
Fuck.
surprising, but not me first.
Now I owe 100 gold. Fuck. I thought you would have died first.
As did most people back home. As did most people.
Yeah.
You gonna share that drink, or you just gonna hold on to it, Cade?
Okay,
Yeah,
takes
come
a-
on, have some manners. He like slaps you and it sloshes around and
Ted takes a big hit and passes it. He doesn't react. He's used to this drink.
yeah.
Besides more of that alcohol.
Forrest, on the other hand, think about the most no-tooth having redneck who lives in the middle of nowhere and hasn't clipped their toenails in 3 weeks. You imagine that person made this.
Strong.
So it's basically smells like
You might go
pure
blind.
alcohol. Yeah.
Yeah. So you take a sip and immediately you are not accustomed to this at all. You are.
I'm still gonna drink some more based off of what was happening.
I think
I'm
Cad
gonna
has a
try
small
and tough through it.
smile. Yeah, even Cad has a small smile at that.
I'm gonna try and tough through it because of what the seeing the 15 people go up in flames kind of
Fair enough. Go ahead and give me a con save then.
Let me use my game or the reading inspiration for this.
Yeah.
22.
You manage to stomach it, and you do have to like exhale very deeply and breathe, but you won't feel anything in about now.
When notably for anyone, he's quite pale prior to drinking this, and there's like veins kind of coming from his neck from how much he probably casted that day, and so yeah.
How about you, little one? You
Oop, I'm
Go ahead
I'm
and
gonna
roll
use
your
my
stealth
game
check.
advantage.
yeah.
Oh, wrong button.
Oh, is he gone? Fuck.
Well, we're about to see. Yeah, how about you? Where the fuck did? There
Yes,
was
a lot. Yeah, he disappears a lot.
Oh,
He's around.
all right.
He takes inspiration from the stealthier types. Very good at disappearing reappear.
Yeah, best way to avoid a fight never getting caught, right? And he like shoves you in the shoulder again.
Head nods.
Yeah, you might want to take a lesson out of his book, huh?
I'm not the best, but I still have my talents with the stealth.
Yes, talent, sure thing. So what, did you learn something new?
Running faster, attacking quicker. That's about it.
Yeah, of course. Told you gotta keep working on that core. And he like slams you in your stomach and it almost wins you.
Been working on running with my cardio mostly. I've gotten to 6 miles, trying to get to 8.
Yeah. What good's fucking cardio if you get caught though, right? So you gotta work harder. He puts his massive hand over your head. You know, what are you gonna do if they just grab you, right?
Generally stab them or knee them in the balls. Go for the eyes, generally.
Oh yeah. Just like a valiant warrior. And he like shoves your head to the side as he moves.
Cade, there's a spell that could get you out of it.
This is not very honorable
drunk.
Yeah, y'all remember, this is not very honorable tactics, what she's talking about.
Yeah,
Cade,
at all.
You could just cast a spell and get out of it.
Oh, yeah, if you're one of those really good mage types. Is that you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Not that good. Dabble.
Yeah. Dabble, huh? Well, I mean, fuck it. If you hang out with this guy long enough, you might actually, well, at least learn how to protect other people, right?
Yeah. Cade, there's a new one that I've been coming up with that I can take someone else with me and we can just like zwoosh really far.
Oh, yeah.
And
Best way to handle it, run away, right?
Well, damn it, the thought is that like it's almost like a sonic boom, so like it would like affect those around me as well.
Oh, like a little bomb goes off.
Yeah, and it just like launches us too.
Yeah, and then you get to hide like a fucking coward. Sounds great.
No. I'd throw a giant ball of fire on top of them.
Giant ball of fire. See, this guy knows what he's talking about. He keeps like shoving into you, Cade. Give me a charisma save.
Save.
Fucking picking on him.
Yep, he's...
This fourth time that he does it, you cannot hold back. Give me an attack.
Is it pure punch? Or...
Yep.
I'm just gonna roll pure strength at that point, 'cause it's about the same.
Right into his jaw. He spits a little bit, and there is like a small little bit of blood from his middle lip as he looks back at you. Feel better?
Thank you.
Why are you guys fighting each other?
He's trying to cheer me up.
Drink again.
He's trying to... Kate, he's trying to channel my aggression towards him. It's working. Thank you.
Put it somewhere once in a while. You can't just keep that shit inside. That's what happened. Yeah.
Come on, open up. Well, what happened?
That's his place, not mine.
Huh? Cade, what? You gotta explain. We're having, I don't know what the fuck it is, but it makes me feel really good.
Maybe one day in the future.
We call that tannin sauce.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wait until tomorrow. You're gonna tan your ass.
Oh, Cade, I have this new thing I was thinking of. Well, not really. I just kind of...
What a fucking nerd.
I am a nerd.
Yeah,
Holy
you
shit.
wear it. You wear that shit on your sleeve, man.
Fuck it, why not?
Here, pass me the jug. And he like just
There you
fists
go.
it and like takes like 3 large swigs and
You,
Is
you,
hands it back to you, Cade.
is Callius still making it?
Yeah, of course. That and a couple of other people, you know. A lot of retirees, you know, aren't exactly fit for expedition and battle. They gotta do something, you know. Man, I tell you what, I'm terrified I end up like you one day. If anything, I want to be like your friend in the fucking cart. I'm gonna go out, take me all the way.
Well, we still have many times and many battles for the future.
Yeah.
Is any of my brothers home at this time? Or are they all still out?
How the fuck should I know? We're the watch right now, though, so... Are your brothers watchmen?
The older one is. But
Well, then he should be home. Unless he's doing something else. Right now, Valerie's squad is in charge of being available. Good thing, too. Could you imagine if your brother caught you like that, man? Oh, I'd feel bad for you.
He would never let it go.
Yeah, of course not.
Yeah.
What a dick.
He does have. He is a little. He's gonna, as politely as possible, say I have a stick up his ass. I can't think of a polite way to say it. It can be stuck up sometimes.
He has difficulty sitting straight.
Yeah, there we go. He does have difficulty sitting straight sometimes. But family is family.
Says you. I don't know. I kind of like Valen. Good enough for me. And while this is happening, Flea, you made your way over towards the base of her tree, and you see she very plainly looks down at you as you settle there.
I just give a little wave and then I curl up next to the tree.
You have a problem.
Well, I got a few of them. Let's see. One time I was a cockroach and someone squished me, and that wasn't very nice. So that was kind of a problem. Another time I gave that same person the side eyes, and they didn't live for very much longer after that. That was kind of a problem. There was another time that I planted a bean, and there was a giant pyramid type thing that appeared, which big picture wasn't a problem, but just small picture was a problem. There was this other time when my brother accidentally made an explosion. That was kind of a problem. Gray didn't like that very much.
Sounds like you got a lot of problems.
Yeah, I do have a lot of problems. Anyway, good night, and I'll curl up and go to sleep.
Sure. She'll keep an eye on you and everything else as well. But
New
bitch ain't one. What were you saying, Cade?
Anything new happening in Valen? New attacks, new anything interesting?
There was that wreckage on the ocean, but other than that, not really anything. Valera is reaching out to us for a little more assistance here in the near future. We were actually going to head there this afternoon if we didn't get an emergency call for all of you, so caught us just in the nick of time.
I'm always the lucky one. That's good. That's good. You, out of character, we did tell him about the ship, right?
If you wished to do that.
In the report I did.
Yeah.
So I wonder if there's any more survivors, or maybe just single ones wandering around. We have to make sure to report that back.
Yeah, the other fuckwits will work on that. Our job is to bring all of you back and wait for, I don't know, Mr. Thick Accent to get back here. Guy kind of sounds like a dick. But apparently Valerie respects him, so whatever choice you got.
Ah, you mean Corvy. And I'm like,
Is that his
he's
name?
just sitting there holding like a cat right now that kind of looks like Stud Muffin, but has like runic markings on it. And he's just kind of like petting it.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, look
Yeah,
at that.
he
Hey,
d-
you kitty. It's so ugly and cute at the same time.
He's adorable and like moves his legs kind of when he does that.
Yeah, the cat does not like it, but apparently he definitely likes cats.
Oh, Munin, just be nice. Go, just kind of hang out on him. And I'm just gonna let him go.
Oh, look, it's so cute. Just starts crawling around him. Oh.
But yeah, Kate, it looks exactly like Stud Muffin, except it has like runic markings going down its face and stuff.
That reminds me, speaking of Valiant, who's this year's champion?
Trials next week.
Oh,
you ask me, my money's on Valerie again.
Champ.
I think my brother has a good running.
16 months.
Is Valen some sort of like fighting society or?
It's a very martial culture we have.
Valen is a family. We are the strongest people inside of this continent. All of those that wish to gather together, test their might, and do what we can to either live until we die, fight until we die, or help out until we die. You have to be the best at something to be in Valen. Me.
So like you fight for Valen or you fight for you? Like
I fight for Comorder and
like
for my own entertainment. But Valen is my home.
Like if I were to offer you like a really good job and get to fight a lot and get that death you wanted one day, like offer the opportunity at it, you'd take it.
Depends on the job.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I know how to. I'm gonna find a way how to contact you, and when I have a good job, I'll keep you in mind. Don't die till then, because I need someone to drink with.
Nothing's been able to kill me yet, not for lack of trying.
Did you go knock on that tree right now?
He looks up. That'll be a fun fight.
Yeah, it'd be entertaining to see her.
I'd hate to. Don't break that tree. I don't want to see that.
Break the tree? Why would I break a tree? Tree did nothing wrong.
Your fist would go straight through it.
Were you pointing at the tree with
Valerie?
No, I was just pointing at like a tree.
I'll say
like knock on wood.
Yeah, but like, why would I do? Like, the tree did nothing wrong. There's no reason.
You said it would be a good fight.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Valerie.
No.
See, you think you're pointing that way, but I think your eyes are. He like adjusts your hand.
Yep, that one. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'd be a fun fight. She'd probably end up kicking my ass though. Different skill sets.
But it would be entertaining at least.
So were you guys all about like calling out your strikes when you do stuff? Is that like a Valen thing?
He looks down at you, Cade. You still fucking do that?
He just smiles.
Left shoulder, and I want to try and poke him in his left shoulder with a finger.
All right, give me an acrobatics check with disadvantage.
Yep. Okay. I was acrobatics. Boop. 4.
Gramash grabs you by your head before you fall into the fire and pushes you back.
Oh. Thanks, big guy. Pat him on the chest.
Say what you will. I still don't miss yet. Strikes are still as accurate as ever.
Yeah, I'm sure.
He's got a new cool sword too.
Sort of necessity.
Silver.
Oh, like a toothpick.
Short sword. Had to deal with vampires. Used what I had on me.
You know what? Getting a weapon specific for killing your enemy, that's a good call. Smart call. He like pokes you in the head a few times. Not gently. Never gently.
You know anyone that would buy powdered silver?
No, I don't think you can snort that.
We can try.
You try.
You first.
I'm not gonna comment on this. Once
Give me an insight check, Forrest. Disadvantage.
What if I just say fuck it and he does it? Because Forrest definitely does stuff now and then. Yeah, I'm going to.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna take out my bag of. I don't even know how many pounds I have left right now. A lot.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys smelted down a lot.
Well, no, we still have a lot left.
Yeah.
We still have some left. So I'll take out my. I think it's like 70 gold pieces worth still of powdered silver, and just take out a little bit on the thumb. And just.
You take 2d6 slashing damage.
Deal. I'm guessing my temporary hit points are gone.
That'll be 9 points of slashing damage, and you cough hysterically.
Bleed a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
Your turn.
Yeah, sure. Dips his finger in there. And then just start snorting and like sniffing that shit out. Like it is profusely like, oh, it clears out your sinuses though. I'm pretty sure that'll give me cancer.
Everything will.
We ain't gonna live that long. Most likely.
Damn straight. And he like goes to slam you on the back, but then grabs your shoulders and just like rubs your neck before pulling away. Still not gentle, but better than.
Yeah.
For reference of size difference, it is Flea compared to Galen in size.
Yeah, basically.
But with Cade's strength.
Cat has a small smile on his face, even though it's still being pushed around like crazy.
Grovis.
And kind of being treated rough.
Sure.
Have you ever had kill people that may have not been innocent but definitely were like being controlled in a gray area because they were kind of in the way?
Personally, no.
Okay.
Why, you have?
Recently.
Yeah.
Like 15 all at once, burning to death.
Wow.
That's not wow. It was not.
Doesn't sound fun.
No.
Did it need to happen?
I think so.
And needed to happen. Think about all the other people that could have died. Right?
All of us.
Well, if it's just you, then it's not worth 15. Were there more?
There could have been more people out there. We don't know.
Rasha speaks up. 22. There's 22 of us in that town. Simple math. 15 is not 22. Worth it. If you had to do it, you have to do it, right?
Yeah.
Why is that fucking with your head?
A little bit. Yeah, a lot.
He takes the bottle and corks it. Gotta do what you gotta do for the better of other people, right? It ain't always easy.
Yeah. I shouldn't have snorted that silver. Ugh. And
yeah, I feel a little lightheaded.
I'm laying down, and he'll probably pass out.
Yeah.
It was nice meeting you, Gorvis.
Well, you got 6 hours.
I'll take my shift.
No. He leans over towards you, Cade. That guy's fucked up in the head.
It's an understatement, but not a bad person.
I never said he was. Just that he's fucked up.
We'll try to find treatment as best we can. We'll try to see if we can get to a mind healer to talk to.
Mind healer ain't gonna do it.
Therapist out of character.
Oh, yeah. They do have therapists.
Mind healer.
Yeah.
Yeah, mind
In
healer.
Alona, they actually do have open therapy for all registered adventurers. It's needed.
I'll see if I can get him talking to one and schedule an appointment for him. He really fucking needed it.
Yeah. I mean, push comes to shove, have him talk to your father. He's home.
I'll see if Father has time for it. If he does, I'll see if he's willing to. I think it would really help.
Jesus Christ, kid, grow a fucking pair. He stands up and just storms away.
Kid shrugs. Like I asked before. Like, yeah, I want to ask to make sure.
However, that is going to be the end of the evening's events. At the literal crack of dawn, each of you are being woken up by Valerie. Come on, we're leaving now.
Okay. Chad's ready to go.
Forrest, obviously, you are hungover as fuck.
I have I'm trying to put the gauntlets onto my legs. Ugh.
Here's a berry, brother, if you would like. And I pop a good berry.
It's a good thing it doesn't have any taste or texture.
Yeah.
That shit's toast.
Yeah, it's just some buttered toast.
I offer one to Rasha as well. And to Cade if he wants one.
Rasha will take it.
And will Gray do general pose on?
Yes. Sure. I'll remove the spell slot. Well, actually, you guys are going to travel for a couple of more days. I already sent out the messenger. They're going to be bringing a vessel across the water for you all.
Thanks.
But we got to meet them there. So, we march. Make haste. Come on. And they just start moving.
That matches pace with them. That's one thing he's good at. He's good at running.
I'm going flea pace, maybe slower.
Say what you will about Cad, but he can run.
Yep, very true. In Valen, you're on par. Gaffley?
I will, No, Roger, I'll walk. No,
okay. Well, you all continue traveling, and after about a day of travel, you make it over towards the Valen stream. And you see that there's currently a raft sitting on your side that has a different individual dressed in very nice, regal-looking armor, complementary to almost that of Cade's, but bigger, buffy, or buffed, very muscular-looking man who seems to just look over at you all and stands up, pulls his sword out of the ground and sheathes it up again. Gadamus.
Out of character.
Rafir.
Rafir. Nice to see you again.
All of you on the boat, right?
Yes, all of us on the boat.
All right.
And as we
go on, we remember. I'm sorry, I just had to.
Yeah. No. At some point right before we go on, I'm gonna do water breathing on Cade, Gray, Forrest, and myself.
Okay. So
I'm gonna start spinning him up on what happened.
he'll listen silently as he rows. Of course, he has to row you all across, while the other two, jump into the water and hand over fist just begin swimming aggressively beside you, and you all watch as the Aaron Cochran just like paces on the shoreline a few times and then flies across.
Rasha's in the boat with us and Galen's corpse, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All of you that aren't, as they
Cool.
presume, strong enough to swim across, you're going to be taking their raft.
How long is this ride gonna probably take?
Almost an hour.
Can I'm gonna cast Comprehend Languages and start reading the
Hungrul letters.
the Hungrul letters from the council.
Okay. So
I thought I'd do it now, just in case you were prepared.
Sure. But you continue talking to him about all of that stuff, and he doesn't really react in any type of way, just continues rowing. Then he looks over at you, Cade, and when you're done with the whole spiel, yeah, we can give him a pyre. He deserves it.
Thank you.
Died strong enough.
Combat. He held his weapon.
Best way to go. And as you're going across the forest, roll me an investigation, please. Let's just see how quickly you read. You're moving through the pages fairly quickly, and it seems to be a set of letters sent back and forth between... what was her name? Penelope?
Cesare.
No. I'm sorry?
It was Zaviri.
Zaviri, yeah. Penelope's from the other game. Between Zaviri and a different individual by the name of Kiel. And it's just about the magical manifestation of that ritual in this place and how they were going to specifically go about it in order to ensure that the scope of its magic could go across larger territories, and the devising of some type of attack plan to move through Fouquet Lake over to Claytel, take over a few of the smaller areas down Minori, and then eventually make their way over to Avaloa, and the letters seem to end at that point. It's all just the way they were going to travel, the way they were going to convince people to move them, how they were going to take their horde of ferals with them. They had devious ploys of getting silver-laced cages that they were going to take from the church and make, silver bars, and put a couple of the remaining living people inside so the ferals follow after them, trying to get to them across the journey.
Jesus.
And it seemed to be Kiel was the one orchestrating all of these plans. She was just the one suggesting the solutions to potential problems, like the silver inlaid cages. It seemed that they were working together for some type of hostile takeover. But yeah, that's what you end up reading more or less along just the hour journey. No? You all land on the shoreline. Looks over at you. Go.
Thank you again. Gets the body and gets ready to go.
You all begin marching again, and this time, after the hefty swim, Valerie seems perfectly fine, but the half-orc, he's breathing a little heavier. Just a little bit, though. Keep in mind, he swam for an hour straight.
Yeah.
But Valerie seems okay. And as that's kind of happening, he kind of just starts snorting and grunting a little bit, like at her, as she just keeps moving.
Kate, does your family, like, are they a part of this group?
In a matter of speak, yes. You'll see when we get there.
Okay.
So, over the next day, you travel, and you make it over towards a small base on this mountain where you notice that there's these smooth stone steps chiseled into the mountain itself, leading up to heightened platforms up higher and higher and higher. There's only maybe about 30 homes in total. Down on the ground, there's a couple of simple farms, mostly necessities, wheat, cows for, food, and dairy if you really want to go that route, but not everybody does. And only a couple of shops outside of those as well. And as you are moving through, you do notice that most of the individuals look a lot closer to Cade's attire, but with the physique of everyone else you've seen. Very large or just amply powerful looking. There's one or two individuals who move around here that seem to have an air of mysticism to them as well, but as you're all moving through, the average height among this location is about 6'2". The average size of an individual is up there with what Galen looks like. And as you're moving through, Galen looks like he would have fit in here perfectly. Cade, on the other hand, he just wears the clothing. It's just a thought that passes into your mind. And of course, as you're making your way over towards the stairs, Valerie stops and turns to you, Cade. Your friend?
Say it again one more time.
Your friend?
Yes.
Are you doing the right?
I will be doing the right.
She goes over to Galen's body, takes his sword, and slices right behind your knees, Cade.
I don't make a sound. I don't grunt. I
You
do
see
wince,
it-
but I keep going.
It bleeds. And
I
of course,
pick up Galen's body, and I go up. He doesn't make he doesn't really sound. He maybe grunt with exhaustion, but he's going up. Try not to show too much physical needing help at all. If anyone offers, he doesn't let anyone else help him.
well, the native Valens would never ask to help you. This is your job, your responsibility. You have to carry him to rest. Your friend. And as this is happening, Valerie sits at the bottom of the stairs. None of you help. At all. You can attend, but none of you can help. And then she starts following several paces behind you. Cade, roll me an athletics check. $503. You've counted these stairs every single time you've gone up them and down them, working on your cardio. 503. That's what you need to make it up to. Around 60, you end up buckling under your knee and slamming forward with your head resting against the stones. As that happens, 6 individuals walk out of their homes, holding their shields, and slam aggressively in front of you.
Cad just pushes himself up, bleeding from the forehead, nose bleeding out, and he marches.
Roll me another athletics. 12. 503, man. It's all you have to make. You already did 50. You make it up about 200 more, and this time when you slip, you kind of land on your side and stumble down another 10 stairs before catching yourself. And again, more Valens walk out. This time holding their large halberds on the ground.
Picks up the body, grunting, holding the side over his shoulder. He marches.
Roll me again. You all stay a good 40 stairs behind him. Now, it is tiring for any of you to walk these stairs. I mean, none of you are exceptional at cardio other than Flea. And you're even moving faster than he can. This is an incredible task to even behold. This time, Cade, you move the body over your shoulders and just keep pushing. The last 100 stairs, you are literally crawling on all fours. The entire time, you all listen to the very loud slamming of metal items on stone. As you're moving up, there must be 1,000 people here, each one looking like they are warriors, real champions, fighters, watching. And as you make it to the very top, 503, you look forward at the proving arena. The place where every challenge, every dispute, every fight, every training happens inside of Valen. Where the blood of every single person who earns the respect of being here is shed. And of course, in the middle, magnificent gauntlet and pyre.
Cade brings Gallus to the pyre, and not making a sound, not wincing, not complaining about the plane, preps the body. Just lays him down on top, places his weapon in his hands across his chest, gets it ready.
You begin preparing him properly, and many of the other retired citizens, as they are here, begin coming out to help. They begin placing around straw, linens, shards of metal, helping you to set up exactly how you envision it should look. One of them, an ancient human, has to be nearing 100 at this point, missing both a leg and an arm, damn near blind. Begin sewing the neck. And at the end of it, as per usual, every member walks up, takes his blade, stabs their hand, and leaves him just a little piece of themselves.
After this is done, Cad will go get the ceremonial torch, go into the arena to the flame, and get the torch ready.
And Valerie steps up, and then you see behind her several steps her mother, your leader. She's never looked at you before, ever. Not even a glance. Not even a hesitation as watching the arena. And she still doesn't. She looks only at Galen. And very noiselessly nods.
Cade, for the final time with Galen's body, marches towards him.
And you all sit there at the pyre, standing a good bit away. And as the flames continue to grow, individuals start laughing, telling stories, reminiscing in the glow of the light. A few of them walk past you, Cade, and give you a shove, a push. No acknowledgements, no real condolences, but in their own way.
Comfort. Cad will join in the revelry. He will tell stories of Galen's death, fighting up 2 vampires, true ancestors, of how he died, what finally got him, and the achievements he's done. Be it good, bad, he will tell his story.
The brothers, as you're experiencing all of this, you see a very old human woman moving towards you. Looks deceptively like Valerie. And the ends of each of her strands of hair is tied with another feather. About 20. She does walk with a limp over towards you all. Notably, no walking stick, especially for somebody that age. That is unfathomable. You two are not Valen. Yet?
No, we are not, but you must be Valerie's mother?
I would have preferred you say her sister. She gives you a very kind smile.
Well, but you would have known I was... Yes, her sister.
You'll learn one day, little one. She, pats you on the head a little bit.
Thank you for taking us in.
It's only right. I know we're strange folk, compared to many. We have our reasons.
We all have our ways.
Yes, my brother and I tend not to judge when we can.
Our family has their own way of doing things as well. But not of this continent.
Nor as elegant.
You don't need to use posh words with us. Brutish, vile, dirty, wrong, masochistic, sadistic. We know how everyone else looks at us.
It just seems like a family who honors each other. Hard to find.
Yes, not all families do.
Well, my mother built this place with the intent that anybody willing to make the life of their kin better can call it home. And anyone willing to raise their weapon to defend is family.
Explains Caden Galen.
Cade never showed aptitude. It'd be too stupid for us to allow him to fight with us. He'd die.
I've seen him fighting. Yeah, no, I've been very impressed at what he could do. One time there was this creature hiding, and he just pulled out a crossbow and shot it right in the neck. He didn't even see it.
Rasha kind of like smirks a little bit and rubs her neck. Well, maybe we have to reevaluate him then. We don't want him to die.
I think realizing that he went out to find himself was important, and he probably came back to Val in a different person. You should give him another chance.
Yes.
She looks down the stairs. Cade's blood drops are still lining the stairs all the way up here. The knees, without a moment to rest, did continue to bleed. Well, certainly not stronger in body. Maybe in heart.
I think I'd take 100 of those over one that's strong in body.
Every day. She nods in agreement.
There are things further to discuss that I've found out, but for another day.
Today is Galen's day.
It is.
Tomorrow, if you wish to stay and discuss as equals, we have trials. If you wish to tell us everything so we can do it ourselves, that's fine as well.
We don't have to get our knees peed on in the trial, do we?
I just like grab his ear.
Only if one of you dies.
Making more sense now. Okay.
She
It
smiles
looks
and
at Flea.
she gives you a little wink as she walks away. But anyways, over the next couple of hours, the pyre continues to glow brightly and shifts into a gray color, almost white around the tips, as everybody continues to talk, drink, eat. Cade, you look around the area and you do see your eldest brother and your father, neither of which approach you, both of which stand close to the pyre. And I think at the end of this service, this is where we are going to end the session. When we come back, we'll meet Jason's new character. Players, thank you all very much for playing and participating in this. Viewers, thank you all very much as well, and we'll see you all next time. Goodbye.